Hey everyone, welcome back to SRC Names. So this is my 9th video of my 20-part series where I go through my entire 2000 name list, over 2000 names of course, in reverse alphabetical order. But before I get into that, I wanted to show you guys some more girls' names that I've added since the last video, which was not too long ago of course. I saw a name berry, the name Abilene, which is also a town name, but I didn't know that it could also be a person's name, so I really liked that. I also saw Enid for the first time, and it reminded me of two names, Eden, which I already had on my list, and Edith, which I did not have, and that name had also grown on me, so I added it. And then after going through a lot of my girls' names, I realized that I did not add Amaryllis to my list. Once I saw her name on her YouTube channel, I immediately fell in love with it. But apparently I didn't add it to my list, so I just did that. And I wanted to give a shout out to Amaryllis for commenting on my videos. It's extremely appreciated. Thank you. And now I'll get to the L names on my list. So we will start with Lane with an I. And then we have Lance, Landon with an E, Landon with an O, which is the more common spelling. Lanny, I thought was a really cool nickname for Landon. Then we have Lanto, Larry, Lane with a Y, Leighton. This is probably my favorite of the L boy names on my list. Landon's probably second. Then we have Leandro, Leighton again with an EIGH spelling, which I'm guessing a lot of people don't really like from what I've seen on Nameberry, but I'm still a big fan of it, and it attracts me, so I added it. Even if it's a boy's name, I like it. Then I have Leland, Lionel, Lester, which Les could be a really nice nickname for that. Levin, Logan, Luca, I think it is. And then Lucas, Lyle, which is my third favorite of the L boy names. And then Lyman. Then the girls' names, I have quite a few more on the list. I have Lacey with a rather unusual spelling, both of which I really like. Layla with an I. Lake, I have actually heard of people named Lake, and that attracted me. Lakeisha, Lalita, Lena or Lana, Lonnie, Lara, Laura, Laurel I only added recently because it made me think for a long time of the Yanny Laurel debate of 2018. And so I didn't add it until only a few months ago. And then I have Lauren, Lori, Loretta, Laverne, Layla. This is probably my favorite of the girl names, starting with L, and definitely my favorite spelling of the name. And then we have Laylee, Leanne, Leda, or Lida, I would imagine, Leia, Layla again with an EI, Leilani, Letha, Levantine, Lena, Leah, Liana, Leela or Lila. I'm guessing that this is probably Lily, but I think it could also be Lily with a really creative spelling. Then we have Lilia, Liliana with two N's. Then Lila with two L's. Lillian, Liliana, both of which have two L's. Lily with an E. And then Lily, what I consider to, from my experience, to be the standard spelling of Lily, or at least the most common spelling. Then we have Lyndon, which is the name that I added recently. Then Linder, Lisandra, Llewellyn, Lorraine, Luciana, Luciel, Lucien or Lucien, I would imagine, Lulu, Luna, Lydia, Lila, which is another pretty name that I really like. It's pretty similar to Layla. Then Lyndall. For some reason, this reminds me a lot of Kendall. I really like that name. And then Linnell, Lynette, Lynn with 2 N's, Lindale, and then Lynn with an E. I'm pretty indifferent on Lynn with or without a silent E. I have not seen Lynn Lyn yet, but I am still looking for that. Then we have Lynette with 2 N's, then Lyra. So with that, hope you enjoyed this video, and look out for all kinds of K names, especially on the girls' side, for that list in my next video. I have more K names than I know what to do with, so be prepared, is all I'll say. Thanks again, and see you next time.